Hi, this is Miss Hammonds. I wanted to take a moment, kind of introduce myself and introduce Myhaiku, which is a web-based resource that I use to help me and my co-teachers introduce the materials for each day to the students. Um, so Myhaiku this year is actually a publicly accessible resource. Typically, it's kind of like Teams, where the students have to enter a username and password to access it. But to give parents and guardians more access to what we do each day, it's made public. So it's just like a regular website. So the students have access to this website inside of Teams. Once they log in, it's at the top across their tabs, and it's one of the websites. So this is our Myhaiku page for today specifically, but for parents, when you access it, because I do teach two classes, let me just go ahead and minimize that. So myself and my co-teacher, Dr. Thomas, share this website. I do teach 8th grade and 9th grade physical science. Both of these tabs are drop downs. So my presentation specifically is for the 8th grade students. And sorry, it may lag a little, only specifically because of the Wi-Fi. So in 8th grade, we're currently on Unit 2, Force and Motion. In 9th grade, we're still learning chemistry. So each week we have a drop down for that week. I have the ability to open and close the weeks for the simplicity of the students. So we're currently on Wednesday. And so all they have to do is click that particular arrow. Because of the Wi-Fi, it's just gonna load each part. But if a student was absent on a particular day of my class, all they have to do is go to that particular date. So this is just the page of the week of. I'm going to click on Wednesday for you, just to kind of give you a breakdown of each day. So if you're wanting to help your student, you'll have access to this. In addition to this video, I'm going to send you the link to the Myhaiku page. So the standards that we're currently working on are always available in the Myhaiku page. And the way that I introduce it to the students is that left-hand column is information, right-hand column of the page is where they'll find their assignments. So repeat that. Left-hand side of the page is information. Right-hand column is where you'll find the assignments. Every page, every week, every day is set up that way. So we always have a countdown to whenever our next break is. It's not always a break for me, but a break for them. So our next break is Thanksgiving break. They have announcements and upcoming activities. Most of the upcoming activities are associated with what we're doing in class that particular day. On the left-hand column, they'll see their agenda. It's typically things that would be written on the board. It's in a digital platform because I have synchronous classes where I have in-person students and online students. So all of them see the same thing. Typically in a class, when we start our day, they'll have about 5 minutes to do their beginning activity, which is the do now. And as you can see, the do now is on the right-hand side. Remember, I said all activities for the day on the right column. The agenda for every day is also available on the left-hand side, so they know what we're doing each day. The opening video, depending on the time that I need for each day's assignment, may or may not be there. Sometimes we're testing or taking a quiz, and we just got to dive in. There's no opening. But today we will have one. And then whatever the working period assignment. So today we're doing a Nearpod where we're going to be working interactively. Usually you'll see the icon. Even with the Nearpods, once we've done the activity, they can email their notes from today's activity, download it to a cloud resource. And then any announcements from the school are on the left as they're preparing to go to high school. And that's pretty much it. So anytime that you want to know what's going on in our school, well, in my class, I should say, you can access this resource. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is the calendar. I do try to keep the calendar up to date as well. If there are any upcoming quizzes, post-tests, it is a live calendar. So any changes that I make, students have access to that information immediately. So on Friday, they'll have an asynchronous day. We're currently working on a PRA, which is a a recovery and extra credit assignment on Monday and Tuesday, they were given an opportunity to retake their test. So I hope that you found this video helpful and this website. Thank you.